Hello, it's me again, teacher Lisa, your Brickdodoo channel. Okay, have you liked and subscribed our channel? If you haven't, please do it now so that you can get a notification from us every time when we upload our videos. Alright, today, how are you doing? We are going to the construction site. Okay, construction site. What do you usually see in a construction site? We will be able to see a lot of cranes, lorries. Okay, a lot of messy place over there. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how we can actually build this awesome crane. Okay, so I'm gonna show you it is functional. Okay, oops. Ooh. There you go. Turn, and we can let it go. Right? Isn't it cool? We're gonna do this now. Right, we're going to start with the base plates. Of course, we need to have a very strong foundation for our crane. So we will use our plate. Right, we're going to start with two pieces of 1 by 8. Right, put them 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. Okay. So this corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Then you make a gap and put one more besides it. Sorry, we're gonna put two gaps beside it. Okay, we're gonna put two gaps beside it, and then we're gonna use the 1 by 4, the small one, put it right in front of here. Okay, right in front of here. Right, so that is our frame, our base for the crane. Okay, now we're gonna come to this part. Okay, this part could be a little bit trickier. Okay, for young children, if you really cannot do it, you can ask adults or your brother and sister to help you. Okay, right. First of all, let me take out the parts that I need. All right, these two. This one, I'm gonna put in one black pin into one of the 1 by 6. Okay, the first hole here. Okay, put that in. Okay, I will need this. Put this one side. Okay, I will have my axle number 6 here. Two of the bevel gear, one bushing here, and then the string. Alright, so this string should be in your box, but if you have lost it, it's okay. You can just find any string that you can find it in those DIY shop over it. Okay, so or your mom's, but not really those things that you gonna do for your tailor for sewing clothes. It has to be slightly probably like about 1 mm thick. All right, so this is the string of it. Okay, first of all, we need to tie the string into this axle number 6. All right, okay, how should you tie it? Yeah, there's no right or wrong. You may have a better way than I do, but the trick here is, all right, tie it like this. This is not enough. You cannot just tie one round. Okay, you cannot just tie one round. Go around it, tie it the other way. Not good, a very good knot. Okay, don't pick you. Okay, and then you need to make a knot into your tie. I do it this way. I do it up and down, and then you need to make a knot. You need to make a knot on this one. Okay, to secure it. You can feel they are in a good place. They're in a good place. All right, if you feel it a bit, it doesn't really like coming off, then that should be fine. All right, so we're gonna put the beaver gear into it. Make sure the knot or the yeah, the knot and the string is in between our beaver gear. Okay, make sure they're in between. Right, so we're gonna put it into our 1x6 tech brick here. Put it into the middle hole. Okay, you can count from the end, 1 2 3, or here 1 2 3. Right, go in, and the other end as well. All right, and then we're gonna put this bushing at one of the end here. So this is it. This is it. 1x6 here, bushing here, bushing and the black pin. Make sure they're at the same side. Okay, bushing and the black pin, they are at the same side. All right. Now we will need to put this back into the body. All right. Make sure the string is not being snapped in between the brakes. Put it on. Okay. Right. Now the string is here. Okay. Cool. See, when the axle is turning, the string is follow, means that's good. Okay, but if you cannot, okay, after you tie it, it's still like, you know, it's slippery even when the axle is spinning, but the string doesn't follow. All right, so what you can do, I'll suggest you can actually put on a little bit of blue tack, okay, some tacky things. A little bit will do. Okay, that's just to do the trick, to make sure the string is attached. Okay, it's attached to the axle number 6, right? A little bit will do, right? Okay, and then, okay, the body here is correct, and then we will need to do build on, make it higher at one side. Okay, we will need to put on from the other side over here. Okay, right, 1x6, and then we're gonna put on another 2 1x4 here. All right, 1x12 here. We will need to go into the black pin. Remember, we have a black pin that we put it on earlier on, so we won't leave any pin without, you know, hanging there. Yeah, so we're gonna put in our first hole there. Right, so you see it's still moving, it's not in place. Okay, whatever things that we want them in place, we need to have 2 points. Okay, 2 points. Right, so the other side is, we will need another 2 blue pin. All right, 1 to put it at the bottom here at the front, 1 at the bottom here at the front. The other one, okay, you need to count, yeah, from the top, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6 will be the middle, the center hole for this axle, for this 1x12. So we have another point here and here. Then we will use this to secure it. All right, secure it. There you go. All right, I have a tip for you here. Okay, just now I was putting in the blue pin into the position. Okay, what you can do the other way around is, usually what you can do is you put in the pin into this 45-degree first. Why is this? Make it simpler, easier to put it in, because the round hole is easily to go in rather than the axle hole, because the axle hole, it has a direction. Okay, so if the cross is not in the position, children might have a problem to put it in. Okay, so you can actually choose to put in this way, only then you put it in. It will makes it a lot easier. All right, but when you put it in, you also have to make sure it's the right hole to put in. Right, cool. Okay, I'm gonna put that one side. Okay, remember, okay, it's our crane. So crane system, we definitely need to use the pulley system, right? We need to have our pulley. So this is our pulley without the O-ring. Okay, most of our application here probably with a black color O-ring, but this round we don't need that black ring. We need the groove here. We need the groove to function as the pulley. All right, so we're gonna put in the non-friction pin here. Non-friction pin, remember, non-friction is for the things that we want it to spin. Yeah, we want it to spin. Put it in this way, plug it into the first hole, the top here, okay, right. So at the, what are we going to do with the other end of the string? Okay, the other end of the string is the hook that you can imagine. So in our case, we don't use hook but we can use this part, the two holes connector. So what you do is you can put the string through the axle hole. Alright, if you say you would like to use this part or the part, you can do that. Okay, so okay, again we need to tie a knot here. Okay, we need to tie a knot here for the part. There you go. This is a lot easier compared to the axle, so it's tied. Right. Okay, leave it there first. Doesn't matter if we put it on or not. All right, and then okay, our next step is, remember that the axle here is open end. Yeah, we're gonna put in our 24 tooth gear here. 24 tooth gear, I'm gonna put you in here. Remember, put it into the axle hole, which is the middle part of the gear. Okay, middle part of the gear here. And then the next step is I will put one of the pin into the 24 tooth gear here. Any hole will do, because this is actually the handle for us to control the crane. Yeah. Okay, the next step is we will need this, right? This and this part. Okay, 3 parts here: the black pin, the 10 axle pin, and also the other one of the 2 holes. Yeah, right. Of course, the axle pin, we will only go into the axle hole. Only one axle hole here. Right. The thing is, you have to make sure it is. This is 90 degree. Yeah, it is a 90 degree from here to here. So put it this way. All right. Yeah. 90 degree can be very tricky. Okay, just like, remember, if you play with the Tetris, right, it's all about the 90 degree, turn here, turn there. Okay, some children might look at it, they might look at the same direction. Okay, so make sure it is this way. All right, so what are we going to do with this? We are going to put this part, the non-friction part, okay, the 10 color part, into the middle hole up here, okay. So wait for the click sound. There you go. Do you hear that? Okay, I hope you do. Okay, so it's there. Now our crane is done. Okay, not this part I showed you just now. Okay, let us put it on. Okay, so put the string into the groove. Make sure it is into the groove and not like this. Okay, not this. Okay, many times it could be fall into this side, but make sure they are in the groove. So you cannot use a string which is too thick. Okay, right. So turn it this way. Okay, this crane has 2 directions. Okay, it's not like, oh, I turn it like. Okay, so if you look at the direction of the string, you turn it this way or clockwise. Turn it clockwise. We are lifting it up. You can see the direction of the string. Okay, we are lifting it up. Okay, there you go. Nice. Okay, what I like to do here is, if this side is heavier, it creates more tension to the string, right? It has a better feel on that one. So how? You can just add in a few more brakes. Okay, even if you have the normal brakes at home, remember, as long as you have the studs, if you have the studs, it can just go into this hole. Right, let me get a few more pieces. So I want to make the weight, okay, so that it's heavier at the other end, so I can feel it. I prefer that kind of feel. Okay, we can, shall we? Okay, probably I'll just put it this way. Just connect them straight. Okay, so you can see now. Okay, so without the weight, the tension of the string is not obvious. So now with the weight, it's a lot more tension straight, right? So going this way, you can see it's going up. All right, let me show you again. Okay, the thing is, why you can only go clockwise and not anti-clockwise. Let me show you. Okay, now I want to go anti-clockwise. Oops, 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 oops. It's not a mistake. Okay, it is not a mistake. It is designed for the crane. Okay, we need a stopper for the crane. So imagine that let's say we use a crane to lift up things, and I want it to stop in the middle of the building. Okay, that not everything from like 0 to the top. Okay, the crane doesn't just bring you up from one point to the second point. It can stop somewhere in the middle for people to do the work, to unload or load whatever things that they want. Okay, so this stopper, this brake is very important. Okay, it has a safety feature. I would say it has a safety feature, which means if I okay, let's put it down again. I leave it up halfway and I left my hand off, but the thing is still there. Okay, it doesn't come off, it doesn't fall on anybody. So that is a very important, and it's so cool. Okay, with a simple mechanics like this, we can create such a safety feature that you can see in the crane system. Okay, so you can only turn it in a clockwise for the to lift up, and then you cannot turn. Then how about if I want to lift the thing down? Okay, it always works two ways, right? If we can lift the things up, we can also put the things down. Okay, it's very simple. This is the one, okay, which stop the gear going anti-clockwise. Okay, it is a stopper here. So what you can do, look. There you go. Can you see that? If without the stopper, okay, if you let go our hand, the load will go down to the floor with the gravity. Okay, so you have to do that. And remember, after you turn it this way, you always make sure this part is here, because it can turn two sides here. Okay, make sure it's here, then only then you can lift up your load. Okay, it will be more fun if you have a longer distance here, where you can do it at the edge of your table. Play at the edge of the table. Okay, play at the edge of the table, so that you can see more that the crane, how does the crane works, right? So isn't it cool? I like this model a lot, but the only thing is the tying string there takes a lot of effort. Okay, if you can't do it, just get some adults to help you. Okay, so I hope you enjoy and like this model a lot. And also, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel, and hit the notification bell to get a notification whenever we upload our video. See you in next video. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe
and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we upload new videos.
Yay!
Brickdodoo!